This is a rare view aboard an Army rescue helicopter flying the eastern coast of Africa in 1993. The raw beauty below belies the danger in the ocean.
My 6 month over there, I had flown probably 6 shark attack patients. The waters, the Indian Ocean was infested with sharks.
And on land, this coastal city was infested with turmoil. U.S. troops had answered the call in Mogadishu to target warlords and their henchmen, rising to power in part by stealing international relief supplies and selling food to buy guns.
That day was just a powder keg waiting to happen.
Former Army medical rescue pilot Scott Johnson is referring to October 3rd, 1993. On a snatch and grab mission in the city to seize a high-profile target, dozens of U.S. troops on the ground with Black Hawk helicopter support overhead wound up in a gun battle stretching over 2 days. RPG! It was sparked by 3 words that later became a book and movie title, Black Hawk Down.
I think everybody in the city picked up an AK-47 and just started firing in the air and trying to shoot everything down they could shoot down. And then with the U.S. military leave no man behind, dead or alive, they knew they had to go secure that site, and they weren't leaving until they got every body or person out of that crash site. I knew it was going to be a different day. I didn't know how long we would be flying because I didn't know how many patients total.
The demands of the rescue under fire tested the then 25-year-old pilot, a man who seemed to foretell his destiny when he drew this picture back in elementary school.
I saw about 30 tracers coming at us. Also, a Cobra gunship had reported us taking fire coming into the medevac pad.
His pilot log notes Johnson would help pull 33 soldiers to safety, clocking 6.5 hours of flight time in the daylight and darkness. What the log doesn't show is what Johnson heard over his cockpit headset during one rescue flight.
And all of a sudden, out of the clear blue, I hear somebody say, "Don't worry about me, my leg's gone, take care of my buddy." And his left leg was gone from his knee down, and he said it just as calmly as I'm talking to you, but he told the medic, "Don't worry about me, take care of my buddy." That camaraderie is what stands out to me.
Of the more than 150 troops tied to that snatch and grab mission, more than half were hurt or killed. 18 dead, 84 wounded.
Oh, man. Better watch out, guys.
Rarely seen video shot through night vision goggles from the relative safety of the airfield shows the Army helicopters in the distance and flashes of a gun battle that raged through the blackness on October 3rd, 1993.
So you had the scene right in here, and right there's the stadium.
On day 2 of the fight, U.S. troops ran, crawled, and shot their way to the relative safety of this stadium.
These 20 or 30 blocks in between in that mile with AK-47s stuck out every window. It was a gauntlet that they were running. I mean, the old adage is true, war is hell, and sometimes we do things in those environments that you just can't believe you're doing.
After 7 years in the Army, Johnson moved on to a career in the FBI that landed him in Knoxville. Special Agent Johnson has flown with the elite hostage rescue team and deployed twice to Afghanistan, attached to Special Forces units.
And just being able to serve with those guys again means the world.
But what shaped him most as a soldier, pilot, and patriot were the rescues he flew during 2 October days in the skies above Mogadishu.
I would have flown through hell hauling gasoline for those guys if need be. And that's that camaraderie of the military.